What's going on, fam? It's the entertainer, motivator, educator, Lucky Murray here, back with another CHH today. And I think this year I'm gonna do a different format. I'm gonna release a CHH today every Monday at 8 p.m. And then Wednesday's gonna be a different thing, and Friday's gonna be a different thing. But unless there's urgent information about the Christian hip hop community, I will just be releasing a particular video every Monday recapping what happened. Because what I realized is that with CHH, there's not a whole lot that goes on, particularly to report on it every single day. But every Monday is going to be my official new CHH Today report, weekly report, unless something urgent happens, and I will report on it that particular time. But let's get into it, man. Rapzilla has released their freshman list of 2018, and I know it's pretty much old news for you guys, but I really wanted to look through the list and kind to talk about it real quick. There's not a whole lot to talk about with the list. About 70% of the list, 80% of the list, I have no idea who they are, never heard of them, didn't really know they had a little buzz, but it's not necessarily the artist's fault. It's more so my fault for not really getting into and digging into. But I remember past the Rapzilla freshman list, a lot of those people, you kind of knew who they were, or, you know, pretty much it was, they had a little bit of buzz. I remember Joey Jewish made it back in 2016, Swoop made it back in 2011. They had a lot of different people come through that was really, really good for the freshman list. But I want to spotlight some names that I knew off the top of my head and kind of go with them and kind of give you my thoughts of the Rapzilla list. The first name that pops into my mind is CJ King. CJ King has been really doing a lot of different things now for about 2 or 3 years. I don't think that he is a freshman per se. It's like 2 or 3 people that I don't think they're freshmen. But I think that it's about time that he has some recognition. CJ King, if you haven't heard who CJ King is or what song he made, he had the song I think about 2 years ago now. It was called Swerving, and he also did a project with Humble Tip. Humble Tip is an artist, I think, out of Virginia. He's an independent artist that's been doing this thing for years, man. And CJ King had a song, I don't remember the song, but the song I did know that he did was Swerving. And he has a few projects that he dropped regularly that Rapzilla does support. And I think that that's a good look for him. That would get him a lot more exposure in the CHH community. And also another guy that I looked at and I thought, that wasn't really a freshman, they put him on there, was Third Saga. Third Saga is a battle rapper. He has been on the battle rap scene for some years now. That's where his bread and butter at. His songs, I don't necessarily know a lot of his songs that he have released by himself, but I do know that he's a battle rapper. And the fact that Rapzilla chose him to be a freshman, again, I don't think he's a freshman, but I'm glad to see that he is getting the support and the look that he needs as an artist. But hands down, one of the top 5 battle rappers in the scene today. Another guy that I seen on the list that was surprising to me, that a lot of people didn't know who he was, but I did, was Toby Nguawe. The reason why I know who Toby is because Toby been out for a minute. He's Eric Thomas. Eric Thomas, the motivational speaker that I follow heavy. And back in 2000, I think 15, 14, he signed an artist to his new ETA Records arm. And basically ETA is it's a record label that is funded by the ETA Association, but he does the music for it, and he's been grinding. He had the song a couple years back called Grinding, and he had a song that I heard off of Rapzilla's live. They did a live Instagram feed, and it was like from the SWAT or some junk like that. It was from the SWAT. The junk was dope. I'm talking about, I was like, ooh, okay. And then he has this Get Twisted Sunday series that he's consistent with, man. That's dope. And he also, man, it's just, I think that he brings a newness, something new to the CHH scene. I feel like with Christian hip hop, man, we haven't really seen a new style emerge since I don't know when, man. I feel like a lot of people, they hear what Lecrae or NF does, and then they try to mimic them in order to get more mainstream buzz. And I think the cool thing with Christian hip hop is the fact that we can be authentically true to who we are and edify Christ at the same time. But I thought Toby was a great selection for the Rapzilla freshman list. Another person that I thought hands down should made it was Zonti. Zonti, as you don't know, he had 3 big hits this year. Number 1 was God Taught Me, which lyrically I don't really like Zonti like that. I think that he's not as lyrical as I like him to be, but very dope record. He had the song called Joyful, which I do like the Joyful song. I got a joy, 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 joy down in my heart. And then he had this another song. It was Joyful, God Taught Me. Oh, number 34, which I thought number 34 was not as hot as Joyful and also God Taught Me, but it still did really good last year. And he's gonna make a splash this year. Somebody gonna pick him up, man. If Zonti wanted to sign with Lightbox Sound Music Group, hey, we can make something happen. But I'm probably know at the back of my head that Lucky Murray doesn't have the money right now to support Zonti. But Zonti, man, keep doing your thing, boy. And is that everybody that I wanted to talk about in this? I think so. I think, yeah. Everybody I pretty much want to talk about. Everybody else, I gotta check out their music and follow them on Twitter to kind of see who they are. But my main thing, I think Rapzilla, you need between 10 to 12 people on your freshman list. I thought your list was exactly too long this year. You shouldn't have, I think they had 15 people. I didn't count, but it seemed like it was a whole lot. And the fact that you do offer fan ballots, I think it decredits the whole freshman process, because I don't think the fans should have any idea or say so in the freshman list, especially if it was me, if Lucky Murray was on the list. I could get my fans to go vote, and it becomes more so a popularity contest versus body of work, and also the impact that I've done as far as a Christian hip-hop artist. I truly believe that next year I would like to see about 10 guys on there solid. And also I think that should be something that we should track. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how they got these numbers. I don't know how you rate somebody's buzz online. You know, SoundCloud numbers and Spotify plays. I don't know. But I would like to see 10 guys deserve it. And also Rapzilla, I think he should do a lot more at introducing newer acts, and that's gonna be on the Rapzilla freshman, the freshman radar. You know, I think y'all should have like 2025 at the time. Y'all should scale them back, but throughout the year, the readers of your website should already know, like, hey, this is a Rapzilla freshman nominee, or on the freshman radar. I don't know. Tell me what you thought about the freshman list. If you like it, let me know. If you didn't, hey, please let me know. If any of those artists that I didn't mention before, please enlighten me. Let's keep the conversation going down in the comments, because, you know, this year I want to cover a lot more about Christian hip-hop. Even though I am a Christian hip-hop artist and I do own a Christian hip-hop label, I love the culture, man. I think that Christian hip-hop is one of the greatest things that God has ever given to us. So, if you like this video, you know what I do. Give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, hey, you know what I always do. Give it a thumbs down. Keep it $1.50. I'm a big boy, I can take it. So again, this is the entertainer, the motivator, the educator, Lucky Murray, with another edition of CHH Today and Rapzilla. I checked out your freshman list. Looks good to me. Until next time.